Since the beginning of July, USAVA has rescued 1,740 animals in Ukraine.
Shrapnel flew into the enclosure. There was a lot of blood. A very complicated shrapnel wound. At best, he could have lost a paw. At worst, it could have been blood poisoning. And the animal could have died.
In early August, the holders of FCI International Dog Show titles sustained shrapnel wounds and concussions. German Shepherds Kosmos and Luxury first received care in Nikopol and then again in Dnipro. Defenders brought Musya back from defensive positions in the Zaporizhzhya sector. She is also a victim of war, having sustained an open fracture.
In this clinic, she was treated, operated on, spayed and vaccinated. And it was all free.
Musya is not the only animal rescued in frontline Zaporizhzhya. Every day, four-legged animals crippled by war are rescued here. In less than a year, we've performed more than 1,000 spays, neuters, vaccinations and chippings. Many medical treatments and surgical procedures are free of charge for animals. Mobile teams of doctors also go out into the field to provide emergency medical care for animals. We now have an ambulance with all the necessary equipment. USAVA finds funds for surgical interventions, vaccinations, sterilisation and the chipping of animals. We also find money for doctors' salaries, but we can't do it alone. Ukraine needs charity clinics, which have the necessary equipment and medicines. In these clinics, animals can be rescued quickly, efficiently, and free of charge. 12 years ago, Dr. Greg Wolfers created one in the USA. In his opinion, such clinics are also needed in Ukraine.
I think it's so critical with the recent devastation that's happened in Ukraine that we not only have a place where people can get care for their animals, but also a place where students and veterinary professionals can learn how to care for those animals. So the most important thing in a charity clinic is to have a general practitioner, a clinician who does all basic veterinary care, and then specifically somebody that's comfortable with dermatology, something that's comfortable with eye problems, someone that's comfortable with basic surgical handling skills. They absolutely need to have an operating theater where procedures can be done, but also have enough basic equipment to meet.
The main task of the charity clinic we opened in Ukraine is to provide 80% of animals with the initial necessary assistance, from consultations and vaccinations to emergency and surgical care. We've been helping our colleagues save animals in many areas, from paying for surgeries to providing medicines. We also finance the creation of hospitals in frontline regions. There is one such hospital in Orlivka, in the Dnipro region, but our goal is to open 10 fully fledged charity clinics with everything we need to save animals. But for this, we need your help. We would be grateful for every cent, piece of equipment or medicines. We will fight for every life.